So someone tagged me in this rejection email, and I just think it's like such a classic 2025 rejection application email. It says, "Hi, thank you for applying to," and we'll blank it out. "Unfortunately, we will not be moving forward with your application at this time." Fair enough, right? And then it obviously has a prompt because it says underneath in brackets, "Rejection message, write a warm but generic rejection email that sounds polite yet firm. Do not mention specific reasons for rejection. Make the candidate feel like they were strongly considered even if they weren't. Remember to use candidate name and company name variables." And look, I'm sorry, this just simply isn't good enough for a variety of reasons, right? Firstly, look, I get why people use AI to reject candidates. I get why people use it to kind of write emails like this. It kind of makes sense as a time saver. However, if AI is going to be doing all of the legwork for you, your entire job becomes a simple proofread before it gets sent out, and somehow you manage to make a mess of that. So it just simply isn't good enough, especially as it just shows like just sort of a generic lack of care in regards to this part of the process, which always frustrates me because I think brands damage themselves so much by not providing this sort of feedback when it comes to it. And look, I will give it a little bit of credit. You know, the fact that they are sending a message saying you've not been successful is actually a good thing, because a lot of companies don't do that, especially for just as it looks like it's an application, not an interview. But like, if you're going to do this, no email would have been better than this. Like, that's what's so idiotic about it. So I'm not somebody who says don't use AI for this part of the process, because I do understand why people do it. However, if you are going to use it, you've got to be a little bit better than this. This just simply isn't good enough.